Hello and welcome to our news channel. Today, we're focusing on the ongoing conflict in Ukraine and the current state of affairs in the region. The war has reached a crucial point, with significant developments on both sides. Let's dive into the details. In recent weeks, the conflict in Ukraine has intensified, particularly in the northeastern region. Russian forces have ramped up their attacks on the outskirts of Kharkiv, Ukraine's second-largest city. The situation here is dire, with constant shelling creating a perilous environment for the residents and defenders alike. Ukrainian troops are bravely holding their ground despite facing severe challenges, including a shortage of weapons. This struggle has been compounded by delays in receiving much-needed military aid from the West. In April, the U.S. Congress passed a bill approving $60 billion in military assistance for Ukraine. President Zelensky emphasized to U.S. Secretary of State Blinken that air defense remains Ukraine's most significant challenge. He specifically requested 2 Patriot missile systems to protect Kharkiv from ongoing attacks. However, the delay in the delivery of these weapons has left Ukraine vulnerable. Over the past few months, Ukrainian forces have struggled to intercept Russian missile strikes, resulting in significant damage to critical infrastructure, including railways and power plants. Senior researcher Gustav Gressel from the European Council on Foreign Relations explains that Ukraine's inability to cut off Russian supply lines last year allowed Russia to bring in more troops and weapons. This has put Ukraine at a strategic disadvantage. Russia has also started using glide bombs, which are particularly challenging to counter. Ukraine's lack of adequate air defense means these attacks pose a severe threat to their cities and military facilities. Gressel points out that until Ukraine can reduce the capability of a vast Russian army, responding effectively to these attacks will remain difficult. He stresses that continuous and assured supply of weapons from the West is crucial for Ukraine's defense. Interestingly, Ukraine has taken measures to protect its weapon manufacturing facilities by relocating them to smaller, less conspicuous sites. This move aims to shield them from Russian missile strikes. Despite these efforts, Russia has shifted its focus to targeting Ukraine's power plants, severely impacting the nation's economy and weapon production capabilities. The strategic damage to Ukraine's power infrastructure has had a ripple effect, not only crippling the economy, but also hindering military operations. Russia's goal appears to be to increase Ukraine's dependence on Western aid, potentially leading to a negotiated settlement or even capitulation. After 6 months of intense lobbying, the United States finally passed a significant aid package in late April, promising $60 billion in military and economic support. This aid is vital for Ukraine as it continues to resist Russian aggression. That's all for today's update on the situation in Ukraine. We'll continue to monitor the developments and bring you the latest news. Stay tuned, and thank you for watching.